Are you looking for a cheap gun to date? Are you looking for a gun that's not going to cost you 300, 200, hell, even 400,000 rubles to build? Are you looking for a gun that is loud, it's proud, and it'll still mow down your enemies like it's nothing? Well, guess what, nerds? This M4A1's for you. It is unbelievably amazing, and it costs less than 130,000 rubles. How, you ask? All these parts are so expensive. How do you get it to 130? Well, I've got tricks, nerds. I got tricks. First thing in this video I want to do is say thank you to Forever Psychotic. He is a part of the community. He showed me this trade he does to mechanic, and then he shows me all these alterations he makes to the M4A1, and he makes it cheaper and actually better at the same time, which is pretty amazing. So we're going to start off by telling you guys you have to make sure you buy a physical Bitcoin and a GP coin, and together those cost about 172,000 rubles. But with those, you can now go to mechanic level 2 and you can buy this already modded out M4A1. So here's the M4 we just got from mechanic. We bartered with him. We traded the GP coin and the Bitcoin for. It's got 147 horizontal recoil. It's got 53 vertical recoil, and it's got 67 ergonomics. All in all, it's a pretty decent gun for 172,000 rubles. But we're gonna make this gun better while making it way cheaper. And I know what you're saying, Geeks, you're a crazy man. You're a crazy man. Well, Forever Psychotic figured this one out, but yeah, he's pretty crazy. I agree. Just a quick word of warning. The flea market is always changing. The values of items are always changing. At this time, when I tell you the prices I was getting for things, this is the going rate at the moment. You know, say right before a wipe happens, things go super cheap. Right after a wipe, things are crazy expensive. But right now in the middle of the wipe, these are the prices, and they look like they're gonna stay around here. So let's get going on this build. Let's first go through everything we're going to sell from the gun itself. So the first thing up is the Magpul PMag. We can get 35,000 for this. The next thing is the Vortex Razor. This isn't my favorite sight, but if you do like it, hey, keep it on the gun. It is 26,500 rubles. It's pretty expensive, but like I said, if you love this optic, just keep it on there then. The next thing is the Raptor charging handle. This is the end all be all for all M4 players. Everyone wants this charging handle because apparently it gives you +3 ergo. So 31,000 rubles we're going to get for it. I can't believe that, but 31,000 rubles we're going to get for a charging handle. Next thing up is the grip itself. It's the Magpul AFG grip. I hate this thing. I would never use it, so we are going to sell it and get something better. We can get 6,500 rubles for it. And last but not least is the muzzle brake. It's the Daniel Defense Wave. We're going to get 9,500 rubles for this. And after we sell all this, we're getting roughly around 108,000 rubles. Now, what I'm going to replace everything with is coming up right now. So the first thing is the 60 rounder Magpul 5. So this is another 60 rounder for the M4A1. It's 26,000 rubles. But here's the thing. It can be even cheaper if you trade 2 circuit boards. So if you know that trade, if you have it available to you, I'm pretty sure it's Peacekeeper will trade 2 circuit boards, which go for about 14,000. But if you need to buy this thing outright, it's about 26,000. Now, the next thing is the reflex sight that I'm choosing. I'm going with the PK06 only because I'm comfortable with that. That's my favorite go-to sight. But if you like another sight, hey, you can pick that one. But right now I'm just going with the PK06. It's 16,500 rubles. We're also going to pick up the HK extended latch charging handle. This isn't as good as Raptor charging handle, but it still gives you +1 ergonomic for only 2,500 rubles. That's, you know, you're losing 2 ergonomics, but for the price difference, it's crazy. The foregrip I'm going with is the Zenit RKO. It's a very decent foregrip for only 6,000 rubles. And the last thing we're going to put on it is the muzzle brake Vendetta Precision VPO9, sorry, and this is 12,700. And this all is going to cost us 63,700 rubles. So you're actually profiting about 44,800 rubles by selling that and replacing it with these items. Now I know what you're saying, Geeks. It's gonna make the gun garbage though. It's gonna It's gonna make it so much worse. Well, let's look at the stats. So you guys already know the M4 we got from Mechanic. It's on the left here. Like I said, 147 horizontal, 53 vertical, and 67 ergonomics. Now, by saving about 44,000, 45,000 rubles, the one on the right is the one we built with all that stuff that I told you to replace. It actually has better horizontal recoil with 142, has better vertical recoil with 51, but it does have worse ergonomics only at 62. But for that 44,000, 45,000 saved, I think it is worth it to go with a lower ergo, better recoil, but you still come out with a chunk of cash. So in the end of the day, this gun only costs you about 127,000 rubles. Here's the crazy part too, is we can make it even cheaper. So say you want to take the 60 round mag and you know what, you're like, I don't have that much rubles to spend. You can replace it with a 30 round magazine and you can save yourself about 23,000 rubles because the 60 round goes for 25,500, where the 30 rounder that is cheaper and a little bit crappier only goes for 2,500 rubles. So now this build can cost you 105,000 rubles. That's a bargain, you guys. For this M4, that is a bargain. I do want to warn you though, with using this gun, there is a lot of smoke that comes out of that jailbreak that's on the gun itself. So sometimes it can get really disorienting to just like when you're fighting someone to see if that you got them or not, but you just have to get used to the gun, you know, play it in offline mode, kill some scavs with it and just get used to that like smoke coming out from the barrel of the gun itself. I want to say thank you nerds so much for watching the video. I know you guys could probably build this a little differently. You might build it to a way you like it more, but I'm just giving you the idea. I'm just showing you that, you know what? You can make this gun super cheap. It doesn't have to break the bank when you want a meta M4. So if you like the video, think about giving it a thumbs up. Think about subscribing to the channel. I'll never tell you guys that you have to. I'll never make you guys feel like guilt you guys into it, but it does mean the world to me and it is free for you guys. Also, I do stream on twitch.tv 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. I start at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come by, say hello if you have any questions or concerns or anything. Come by and chat with me. And until next time, I will talk to you nerds later.